He had got the magazine printed and he had published it. He had got it out into the streets. I still don't think I have ever seen such a serious magazine made for young people. Its most famous cover was of a young man with a large bulge in the front. The article was about what it would be like to be pregnant. It really grabbed you. The magazine did not last too long, but the young bloke in the basement did. Next, he started a record business by mail. Then he got a shop. After that, he started up all sorts of small businesses. Eventually, that lad grew up, and today he's a very well-known businessman, Richard Branson. When Branson started Virgin, he did not sit there and think, I want to start an empire. He actually started by creating businesses, and as he realized what he could achieve, everything got bigger and bigger. Even today, he doesn't run his Virgin Group like one big business. The group is made up of lots of smaller businesses, so it is easier to manage. Today, Branson's empire includes Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Trains, Virgin Money, and his music megastores, as well as many other businesses, all managed separately. Branson realizes the need to think small as well as big. From a small shop down a lane in Brighton, my friends Anita and Gordon Roddick started what was to become the massive body shop chain. The idea of the body shop was to make beauty products that did not harm animals and also helped suppliers in poorer countries. In the very early days, the first containers for their products were those funny little bottles that doctors use for urine samples. The Roddicks were the first people to make many of us aware of exactly what went into the products we used and of their effects on the planet. The body shop has since inspired a lot of other people to create companies with the same basic aims. These and many other stories like them should remind us not to start by wanting to go too fast. The reason many good ideas do not see the light of day is that, unlike Branson and the Roddicks, we let ourselves get snowed under by the big idea. Then we get worn out, because we think and worry about what we're trying to do, instead of taking the small steps that will help us achieve it. Chapter 1. Start with 3%. Perhaps the best way for me to explain the value of my 3% rule is shown by the following story. At 15, I was caught and sent back to the institution I had run away from. My punishment was to dig over a huge space in a walled garden. I had to dig it with a spade and then break it down with a pitchfork. Then the couch-grass roots had to be bundled together and burnt. The size of the area I had to tackle would have made the strongest man cry. It was several weeks' worth of careful digging, forking and picking.